Okay, so the day is finally here. Today is the day when I'm actually going to do a Q&A video. So I've had a few questions, throughout pretty much the whole time of my channel that people have been wanting to ask me, but I recently decided to actually make a Q&A video since this is the 2-year anniversary of my first, conspiracy type of video. So I have the questions here, and I'm going to be reading them. The first question comes from one of my collaborators, Penquento88, and Penquento says, "Would you work at Area 51? Now, I probably wouldn't be the best candidate to work at Area 51 because I'd feel the need to disclose everything, because that's really what my channel's about, so I probably wouldn't be the best person that they'd want working there. But I'd love to work there, of course, because I'd like to see all the stuff that goes on." The second question comes from Nagel1234. His first question is, "What made you interested in alien stuff and UFOs?" So I've actually been interested in this stuff for, basically my whole life, and I'm glad that I'm starting to talk about it on my channel more. But really the interest of it is just because I like to expand my horizons, I guess. And it's also just enjoyable for me. I don't know why specifically, but just something that's one of my interests. That's really all that I can say. His second question is, "Would you give up cheese to slow climate change?" Well, cheese isn't really my favorite thing anyway. The next question also comes from one of my collaborators, Goofyrider. He has a run-up of questions here. The first one being, "Will there be any more Minecraft content in the future?" So I've had lots of people ask me this, and I'm not really sure. Maybe if I get popular enough, and maybe if it becomes a nostalgic thing that people want me to post like a Minecraft video just randomly, then of course I will try to post one and make one. But there's not really any plans or anything to make any Minecraft content right now or for the foreseeable future. His second question is, "What happened to The Chasers Season 2? He posted a teaser for it, but it never happened." So I was actually starting to film that series, the second season. I had the whole set basically done, and I was about to start filming, but because of the low views and also, how much energy it takes to make those episodes, I just decided to pretty much cancel it. But I would like to continue it in the future. Again, if I get popular. His third question is, "What are your other interests besides making videos on extraterrestrials and games?" So I have many other interests. I have interests in basically pretty much everything else. I like architecture, I like marine biology, I like just biology in general, I like botany, I do gardening. I actually have been gardening for the last 3 years now. So that's pretty cool. I also have an Instagram account for gardening, so I'll link that down if you want to check it out. But basically my interests are pretty wide, I don't really have that much of a limit. His fourth question are, "What do you think about the grandfather paradox?" So for those of you that don't know, the grandfather paradox is basically whenever, if you were to travel back in time, would you contaminate the timeline? And I mean, I think that it would be a possibility, of course, because, you're altering yourself and then that alters who you are now. It wouldn't really make sense that you'd be able to travel back in time if you really altered who you were before. But since time travel to the past really seems impossible right now, it's not really anything that we need to worry about. His fifth question is, "Why did you name your channel MindBuild77? So I made this channel actually over 5 years ago, and my mom helped me with the name. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you believe aliens exist? So that's really like a two-part question, because for intelligent life, I'd probably say 9 out of 10, and then for microbes and things like that, 10 out of 10. The next question comes from Anthony Nicholas. "Your opinion on Bob Lazar account of Derek Van Shaliak body language video of Bob Lazar." I really only focus on my own interests and my own thoughts about things, but I typically don't really go and see what other people are talking about. Some people I do, but lots of these people in this UFO world, I usually don't, because I have my own opinions on stuff. And lots of the time they're talking about the same thing that I'm talking about, so there's not really a point. So since I don't know what the question really is, I'll just say no. So the next few questions come from RealGoldChris, who is another one of my collaborators. So his first question, "Favorite Minecraft biome?" I like the jungle. "What mob would you remove from Minecraft?" The Phantom. Question 3, "Is gold the best thing in the world?" One of them. Favorite song from the PewDiePie disc track trilogy? I don't really know what that is because I don't really watch PewDiePie. 5. How would you react if you had 1,000,000 gold bars? I think maybe in a positive way. 6. Your favorite video you've made so far? Maybe one of my videos that was called "Why Does Bedrock Look Like Dog Faces?" And the reason why I'd say that one is because I think that I really did the cinematic energy really well in that video. It flows really nicely. Also lots of the videos that I'm doing now are also some of my favorites. The live streams I enjoy doing. But probably maybe my first one, like my first ever like Minecraft conspiracy video is my favorite because that's how, you know, it all started. How would you feel if I never was around in this era? And well, you can't really be born anywhere else, so I guess you're stuck here. If you wanted to time travel, I'm not sure if that's possible right now, but I mean, if you want to wait, go ahead. But thank you everyone so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe a couple of questions that you wanted an answer from me, you got them here. Again, if you have any more questions, then leave them down below and I'll make a part 2 because, you know, I'm always open to it. But thank you everyone for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it and make sure to go check out some of the other videos on my channel and subscribe. So thank you everyone so much. Bye guys.